Hey everybody, welcome in or welcome back to the channel. This is Miss Tarot, and today we are going to do not a pick a card reading, we're going to do readings for Virgo season, but we're going to do this in two parts, okay? So for people who have their sun sign in Venus, there will be an actual timestamp down below for you to listen to a reading regarding your birth month, if this is your sun sign. And for others who just want to hear messages about what will be happening for them within the Virgo season, even if you do not have Virgo placements in your sun position, there will be a timestamp down below for you as well. So we also pulled some oracle cards. We're going to get some current energies, we'll get some advice, and then we will get into a little bit more in-depth reading with the Lost Soul Tarot deck. Okay, so go ahead and click in the description box below on the timestamp that is most appropriate to you, and I will see you at your reading. Hey Virgos, if you are a Virgo and this is your sun season, this will be your reading. So happy birthday, first of all. I know I'm a bit late. We moved into Virgo season earlier last week, but you know, life is busy. So let me get into the tarot and a couple of your oracle cards. So if you didn't completely watch the intro, we are going to get some overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we will get some final messages and advice at the end, okay? And we are using the Lost Souls Tarot deck. But let's get into your reading right now. We have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and we have exchanging gifts, which is the number 27 and reduces to 9. So your hard work is paying off. You are such a hard worker, Virgo. Virgos are very meticulous. They're very organized, and they're exceptionally hard workers. So this kind of makes sense. You guys are always working on something, whether it's yourself or whether it's your career or home or relationships. There's always something that you are looking to improve, even about yourself. So that's pretty awesome. You are going to know what your main focus is right now, but we'll get some more information from the tarot. And then we have exchanging gifts here. So I do kind of see this a potential exchange, not necessarily of actual tangible gifts, but even though, hey, it's your birthday month, so you might get gifts. What I would probably say is this is more of like exchanging of you showing people your Virgo gifts, your Virgo skills, which I kind of mentioned, you know, being very organized, very meticulous, very straightforward, hardworking. I think that this is going to be an opportunity for you this month to really let your light shine. And while this isn't kind of like a money and career reading, I am getting kind of the sense that for most of you, this is something that you've been trying to work on and achieve and to get noticed in a certain way. And that could be work, but, you know, I would probably say it might have a little bit more to do with kind of like money, career, you know, some sort of work advancement type thing. But I do think that some of that will not apply to you or others. But let's get into the tarot and see what we are looking at this month. Okay, let's see here. Also, I do want to let you guys know I am open for bookings. There is a link in the description box down below that will link you to my website. And sometimes, you know, you can make appointments through the website, but it's kind of janky. I don't like that piece too much, so I'm looking at replacing it. But you feel free to email me and we can get everything organized and set up. If you are open or wanting a one-on-one reading via Zoom, or if you happen to be in the Pacific Northwest, we can also do it here. Okay. So, okay, Spirit, what we got in store for our Virgo people? My goodness. Okay. That's enough to start, don't you think? All right. Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Oh, this is looking so good for you, Virgo. The 10 of Wands and Strength. Holy moly. Okay. Well, the first thing that we're going to be looking at right now is kind of what you are bringing to the reading. And I really do think that the King of Wands and Strength really kind of embody the whole Virgo energy, and possibly, you know, you were being requested to kind of channel in this type of energy. You're already a very strong person. Virgos are, like I said, they are strong individuals who always know how to get things done. And with the King of Wands here, he is kind of that dynamic, fiery, passionate person who is the creator of getting things done. You know what I mean? So I do think that this is kind of confirmation that this is kind of what energies you are currently in right now. So what we're looking at, and I did kind of hint to this with the exchanging of gifts, and 27 reduces to 9, and 9s are kind of like just at the edge of that completion of a cycle, right? It's 9s in the tarot, you know, especially like say like 9 of Pentacles and that sort of thing is stability and harmony and being at that edge of just being very, before you reach like true overwhelming abundance. It's that one little step that you have where it's like, I am satisfied with what I'm doing. I am satisfied with my life. I have achieved a ton. And you just have this very stable, but there's always room for improvement type energy. But we have the Wheel of Fortune here along with the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for you is, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, is that this month, with the hard work paying off, you are going to be noticed. This wheel is starting to turn back into your favor, and people are really going to see what amazing gifts and traits that you are bringing to the table. Okay, this is going to give you quite a bit of satisfaction, and I do get the sense that there's going to be a lot of celebration. And hey, you know, it's your Virgo, your birth month, so there's probably going to be a decent celebration anyway if you're hitting a particular milestone, and especially. The one thing that I do see here while you are, you know, pursuing this 10 of Cups, this is this emotional fulfillment with all this drive and passion and energy. I do want to say with the 10 of Wands here, sometimes, Virgo, you can take things too seriously, and and I think you're being warned not to let things become a burden. Okay, you are in this really awesome zone right now of having this really amazing passion, creativity, and drive, and you're like right in the middle, but you can easily move into the burnout zone, right? So I think that is the point right now with the 10 of Wands coming out, is just being careful not to take on too much and overburden yourself. Okay. We have the Strength card here too. And I do think that while you are a very strong individual, again, especially with the 10 of Wands aligning right underneath it, that you don't overestimate your strength. Okay. You are a very strong person, but at the same time, everybody has their limits, and you don't want to burn the candle at both ends. It's not going to be good for you. You're not going to like the outcomes, and Virgos are perfectionists. So, you know, if you don't like the outcome, you're going to scrap everything and want to go back to the start and do it all over right. So kind of work harder, or work smarter, not harder type of thing that I see here for you. Let's get a couple more cards before I dip into the rest of your oracles. Can I get a little clarification on the Wheel of Fortune, please? Thank you. How about the 10 of Wands? Thank you. And can I just get, yep, sure, thank you, a clarification on the 3 and 10 of Cups? That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so the Fool. Wow. Okay, cool. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Page of Swords, clarifying this. So we have the Page of Swords clarifying the 10 of Wands, we have the Fool clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the 10 and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I do think that this really, the Ace of Cups, I'm going to start here. It ties into the hard work is paying off. There's going to be an opportunity or something that is going to come out of nowhere, although you might be expecting it, especially since you've been working so hard on whatever task or, thing that you have going right now. But there is going to be an offer that is going to be coming through to you that's going to bring you really into this emotional satisfaction. And this could, for those of you who didn't quite resonate with the part where it has to do with kind of more work aligned type reading. When it comes to that, this could be a relationship that is going to be massively improving. So this could be either a relationship that you're in right now, or it could be something that I do get more of the sense that for most of you, it is going to be a new relationship. And I think that you are probably somebody who has been working very hard on yourself to kind of get to the level where you're confident in the fact that you are ready to jump out into that ocean and find that particular partner. And you want to be obviously most of the time at your best when you meet your partner. So I don't know if you've gone through therapies to resolve past issues. I don't know if you've been working on your physical aspect, or just, your mental, or just finding time in your life. But there is going to be a really strong emphasis here on something that's going to really create some emotional harmony and make you exceptionally happy. So kind of keep an eye out. Eventually, there could be almost like soulmate energy coming in. And, soulmates do not have to be romantic. This obviously could be somebody who just means a lot to you and you find this very profound connection with this person. I do get the sense that that person is going to kind of help you move on to this journey of happiness and fulfillment, because I do that with the Fool card here, that could be part of it. Okay. With the Fool kind of clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, when the Wheel of Fortune finally gets to that point where it's going to be circling and cycling back into your favor, everything's gonna start fresh again. This could be, like I said before, a new job opportunity that has come about because people have recognized your hard work and all the efforts you're putting in. Or this could be kind of a relationship soulmate dynamic where you are going to meet a person who's going to really take you on a new emotional and spiritual journey of your own. Okay. So either way, and we have the exchanging of gifts here, which really makes me think sometimes that there could be a relationship dynamic where both of you are bringing your gifts to the table, not literal gifts, but, you know what I'm saying? Figuratively. Thank you. Speaking. I'm a Gemini and it's Mercury retrograde. If I can't speak English, this is what's happening. But yes, with the 9 here, I do think in the exchanging gifts, I think that if this is going to be more of an emotional connection with somebody, it's going to be kind of an exchanging of ideas, an exchanging of kind of like a meshing of personalities, I guess, in the most harmonious way. So kind of keep an eye out for that too. And then finally, let's get to the Page of Swords. And I think this was more of just like a double confirmation when it comes to you being heavily reliant on your strength, mental strength particularly, and possibly like really taking on like a heavy burden. The Page of Swords here, I think you are finally starting to recognize that you don't have to take everything so dang seriously. The page is just learning. The page is just trying to reach out and explore and get some more insight and intellect into those type of issues that could possibly be improved upon. And you are, the king, queen of improvements, Virgo. You're always looking to improve and embracing new ideas. So I think that the Page of Swords is here to say, like, what parts of you particularly can you kind of rein in or expand on, right? So, the strength card, you already are amazingly strong, but hey, like I said before, with the whole overburdening piece, that can easily kind of tip that balance, right? Where you are just such a can-do person, but be careful not to burn the candle at both ends. I think the Page of Swords is here that you're just finally getting used to that idea Not to go into everything just like whole hog. That kind of energy is extremely beneficial, just not to your own detriment. So keep an eye out for that, okay? All right, so let's get your final messages and then we will wrap it up, okay? So we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. And we have awakening. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. That is extra confirmation. There is a lot of purpose here. There's a lot of you knowing what your purpose is and working towards that goal. And this might have been kind of like a pretty fairly quick journey because Virgos are so expeditious. But I do think that this kind of has been a decent journey for you, you know, with a little ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys. And I think especially with 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here, there's going to be, you know, a decent celebration that is going either within you or just like, you know, taking those wins and recognizing them for what they are and bringing yourself a lot of satisfaction because you've finally achieved what you've wanted to achieve, right? But also at the same time, like I said before, because there could be a little bit of a dynamic here with, you know, somebody coming into your life to kind of really bridge that gap between, like, you know, the traits you have and the traits you kind of want, or kind of want to expound on. And there's going to be kind of like a meshing of that. And I think that you are going to be, like it says here, with arranging people and experiences on your path, something's going to come into fruition this month that is going to set you on kind of like a new path with the Fool here that is really going to make you profoundly understand who you are as a person and really help you to level up and always kind of seek that improvement, but in a happy way. Like you're not working from behind, you're doing this in a very proactive way and just kind of taking the lessons as they come and applying them as they resonate or not. And I think that's kind of just an overall beautiful energy to be in for this month when it comes to starting a new journey, right? Okay, Virgos, thank you so much for being here. If this reading resonated with you, definitely take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things really help the channel, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. So even if you're just popping in down below to say, hey, where you're from, I always like to see who my followers or viewers are all over the world. It just makes me happy. So thank you again for being here, and happy birthday. Enjoy your month. Take care. Bye. Hey everybody, if you are not a Virgo and clicked on this timestamp, then this is your reading for Virgo season. This is just a general reading for those of you who are not a Virgo sun. Although I will say, if you have a Virgo moon, go back and watch the first part of this video where I talk to Virgos. There might be something in there. You never know. A moon's pretty significant placement. So let's get into your monthly guidance for Virgo season. So these oracle cards are for the final messages at the end. You are a pile that really wanted to have 2. So I kept them because they flew out. And then right here we have the other oracle cards that will kind of give us an overall general reading energy of what you are coming into this month. I know I'm a little late. I'm like a week late into Virgo season, but cut me some slack. Pretty please and thank you. Life is extremely busy right now. So let's take, and we are using the Lost Soul Tarot deck. Sorry, I have Mercury retrograde. I'm in Gemini, so bear with me. Okay, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, and we have soulmates with the number 41, which reduces to 5, and 5s, as we know, can be about changes, challenges, and with the end of the tough cycle approaching, this is wonderful. I do kind of get the sense that this might be more of a little bit of a relationship type reading, and relationship, again, I want to I want to kind of, preface that this could be a relationship, a current love relationship. This could be relationships with anybody significant to you. This could be the relationship with yourself. Any relationship that seems to be going through possibly a tough cycle, maybe we'll get some answers here. But what I do want to say is, it's awesome that you're finally approaching the end of a tough cycle. I've been surprised actually that, there is a lot of people who have been messaging and reaching out to me who are kind of going through a significantly tough period in their life. And that explains a lot reason why a lot of people watch tarot, because they always want, to hear that something is moving past or getting better, or, just kind of trying to seek not only some comfort, but some guidance. And, I think that overall, there's some people who are still kind of lingering in that energy that we had earlier this year where things were kind of tough. I want to say it was like March, April, May kind of energies that were really, really difficult. But whatever it is, let's get some information from the tarot and we will kind of expound on this, okay? But, you gotta love to see it. We just had a full moon, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. But maybe by the time the full moon comes around this month, again, is maybe when we're going to see the completion of this difficult cycle for you, okay? So let's get into the tarot. What can you tell me about these folks in this cycle? Okay, that's enough for right now. Okay, what we got here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, the World, the Empress, Death. Holy guacamole. Why are you getting so many major arcana? And we have the Two of Swords. Wow. Okay, non-Virgos. Wow. Okay. So let me kind of unpack this because this is kind of a lot, okay? There has been some significant retrospection that you have been going through, kind of possibly, I don't want to call it like the dark night of a soul type energy, but it might be for you guys. There is something that you have trying to, you've been putting all your efforts into in terms of wanting this to grow and be fruitful. And again, I'm not sure if this absolutely speaks to a relationship, but with the soulmates card here, it could very well be something that is romantic or just a very tough relationship in general. You have been putting a lot of energy and time and care into this. So if there's been a tough cycle going on, this has probably really sent you into a little bit of a, I don't want to say a depressive mode, but just a very introspective mode, especially with the Hermit card here, kind of thinking that, wow, if, am I really doing the right thing? Am I putting all my energy into something that's not going to, come into fruition, or that's going to be like a waste of time? I think that's kind of where a lot of you have been at. But we do have the World card here, and the World card is about completion and the end of the cycle. And that's what we kind of have here as well. So just know that there's kind of, we're moving into greener pastures. There's going to be a big change that's going to come out, and you are going to have to make a very, very conscious and deliberate decision, okay? What I see for you here, the Two of Swords is kind of like it's the indecision card. It's like, I don't know. I have a blindfold on. I'm not sure which way I need to go. You're going to have to really focus and I'll get a little bit more clarification from more tarot, but the change that is going to become about, you're really going to have to look at and analyze on your own within you to see what benefits and which path is going to be the best for you, okay? And there is going to be a significant amount of clarity here because we have the World card with the completion of a cycle. Things are going to be revealed to you and you should be able to kind of make a little bit more informed decision. So if you're feeling kind of at a crossroads where you don't know which way to go, you just know that there is clarification coming, okay? This is going to bring about significant change, but I do also think that this is going to bring about really, with the Empress here, kind of you stepping into your own power and acknowledging that you are your own person who is in charge of your own destiny, and you are going to be the person that's going to give birth to your happiness, essentially, right? The Empress is all about that, is like nature and abundance and just Mother Earth energy type thing. So there's a lot of like harmony that's going to come out of this change, but just it's going to get a little rougher before it gets better, especially when you're going to live into a period of unknown, right? But let's get a little bit more information. I just want 3 cards because I would really like to clarify. So, okay, yeah, let's clarify. It already knew what I was saying. Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles to clarify the 2 of Swords, death. We have the 4 of Pentacles that is clarifying the World and the Empress. And then let's get one that clarifies the 7 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Well, we got 2. Okay, so we're just gonna Ace of Wands. And we're going to throw him over here. We got the 6 of Wands. Okay. Well, all right. Okay, so the first thing I can see here with the clarification of the cards that we got out, especially with the Hermit and the World. So how we're going to get about the completion of a cycle. Like I said, you were in kind of like this energy of really wanting something to grow and mature and, you know, kind of come to the level that you kind of envisioned for whatever this was. It could have been a relationship. It could have been kind of anything, but I really get the sense that this is kind of like almost like this to me, this is a relationship. But what all the time and energy that you were putting into it really made you were not getting what you wanted back out of it. So, you know, this kind of probably puts you into a little bit of a, like I said, an introspective mood and even retrospective in a way where it's like going back over and thinking about all the things that you have done and try to figure out if it was really worth it. There's going to be some serious clarification that's going to be coming out of this period of intro and retrospection if you're currently in that energy right now, okay? The Ace of Wands is going to be a real kind of like, you know, candle of illumination that's coming out of this fog that is really going to set you on a particular purpose and really make you understand which way you are going to go with this kind of 2 of Swords energy. You're going to get some clarification, so just know that. The 4 of Pentacles is really going to kind of advise you with the World and the Empress, and is not to hold on too tight. This new cycle, or I'm sorry, this cycle wants to complete itself, but you can't hold on to the old energy. You're going to have to really kind of just release everything and let the chips fall where they may in order to kind of push through this cycle of completion and really push through into this really harmonious change that we have going on here. The 5 of Pentacles is usually kind of seen as more of a, you know, a sadness, left out in the cold, kind of like I feel abandoned card. And there is kind of going to be that level of energy when you finally receive that clarity, because I think that you're going to probably find out that you were putting all your eggs in one basket or putting too much energy into something that was not going to kind of, you know, bring you to your highest good or make you happy. But with the 6 of Wands here, there's a lot of like strength and success and victory that's going to come out of this. Okay. You are going to, with the Death card here and, the Six of Wands kind of, I think what it was trying to tell you is, this is going to be a period of time where you are going to feel kind of down and out about it, but bam, you are going to push through this with the Death card and really force this change and turn it into something that is going to be absolutely amazing and beautiful for you. So if that means, you taking care of yourself and leaving somebody else behind, or giving somebody an ultimatum and saying, hey, this is going to be the way it is from here on out, I can't deal with this anymore, or just kind of setting things to right for yourself and kind of finally letting somebody know that enough is enough. Either way, you're going to stand in your power and be very victorious when it comes to this kind of, I don't want to say like enlightenment, but this kind of just like aha moment that you're going to have. Difficult, right? It's hard to kind of go through this, but I think you are getting to that point where you feel like enough is enough. And that particular feeling is really going to push you through the Two of Swords to where you're going to know what you want to do, Ace of Wands, and with the Death card, enforce that change, okay? And the change is going to be much for the better with the Six of Wands, all right? So, let me see. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Awesome. And then we have 25. I am intelligent. You have a great ability to take in and process information both on a conscious and subconscious level. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Yes. Okay. So there is an overall sense here of being just at the finish line. Perseverance, especially if you're hyper focused on this right now, you are going to, which, you are with the Hermit card here, that is, very much being all encompassed in your mind and thinking and kind of turning things over, chewing these thoughts over, right? And being kind of in a thing of uncertainty, but just kind of sticking with it is really going to be the message here to bring about the clarity, okay? And to remain focused and understand that you are, I don't want to say, it says you are intelligent, which obviously you are, but you need to remember that, right? You need to remember that you know what is good for you. You know what is best for you down the road. And sometimes your decisions are not going to be popular with others, and who cares? You know what's best for you, and you are going to be focused on taking that bull by the horns and just pushing through into a better ending, okay? You're going to be victorious. Woohoo! All right, my non-Virgos. Who wanted to hear some information about Virgo season. This is everything I have for you. So definitely, if this reading resonated with you, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be awesome. All of that really helps the channel. Also, I like to hear where you guys are from. So if you want to comment down below and just say, hey, I'm from Australia. Hey, I'm from Texas. I'm from blah, blah, blah. That would be awesome. I love hearing where you guys are. It just makes me so happy. I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, it's really cool to see how far everything reaches in the YouTube level, right? Messages going out throughout the world. All right, I'm done yapping. Thank you so much again for being here. I will see you at your next reading. Take care. Big hugs. You can do this. All right. Bye.